Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Stacks on Stacks on Stacks? A stacking game, as the title suggests. Let's just try this for now. Adults needs kids. Why are there trivia questions? Isn't this game about stacking? Okay. Oh no! The rainbow's been attacked! And the mayor is a donut. Wait, what? What the hell is happening? I like her attitude. It's a very positive attitude. Height 4 feet. Time goal 17 seconds. Difficulty nothing. God. Alright, so how do we stack? You're going to teach me how to play the game, right? That was easy. How do I rotate the... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that part I figured out on my own. I love all of the angles it's showing us. Also, it's telling us what's next. It's very handy. Oh, nuts to you, time goal not met. I'm learning how to play the game. Seriously? Oh, well, that's cool. That's right, they like you wreck it at the end of the stage. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm finished. Alright, next. 6 feet. I might not be up for that, people. And so we start... Oh, can I flip them vertically as well as horizontally? Or no? I can't. Okay. Maybe later. Okay, that's 1 foot. It's going to take a bit of balancing. I actually knew that already. Thank you, though. What the hell? What does that mean? What? No! Well, I screwed that up pretty badly. Let's just restart this one. Oh, we can't restart this one? I feel like I should be allowed to just restart the missions, guys. I'm almost out of blocks because this is going so badly, aren't I? I feel pretty good about this. I shouldn't. It's a nightmare that's going terribly. Let's just go back to the map and start that over. Oof. That was punishing. Alright, I want to get this Illuminati goal. Alright, so. Or is that a random thing and it doesn't happen every time? Because I don't think this is the same blocks as last time. Yeah, what the hell? I think I can do this. Are you kidding? I just saw what's next. Oh. Well, I screwed that up. Pretty epically. No! You monster! I didn't check the map for where the shadow was, and that was my fault. I mean, how could it be anything but my fault? But still. Feel good about this. 2, 1. It has to stand for 3 seconds, like in all stacking games. Alright. You're damn right I did. No, I'm getting the last two pieces off here. Oh, it doesn't matter? It literally doesn't matter at all? Gotcha. We did it, everybody. So what's that thing? Oh, I need to get 4 to open that. Okay. I think I can hit 4 pretty safely. Avocado love painting in the ruins. No! Oh, he's okay. Are you serious? I am never going to hit a time target, just FYI. That's never going to happen. Oh, good. No. I can't believe I won with an Illuminati pyramid. That's amazing. Sorry, Dr. Illuminati Pyramid. But you had that coming. Damn right I'm finished. I got this job done, y'all. Ooh. What is this nonsense about? Oh no. They compress. I assume. Seriously, that's all it took? Hey, I finally hit a time target! You know what? I don't actually want to destroy that one. I'm too happy with my performance. Yes! Okay, this is a very good stacking game, people. Even by the standards of stacking games, this one is boss as F. Oh, I thought that was much bigger. Okay, perfect. That did not look that heavy. No! Alright, now that's the kind of piece I'm looking for. We're almost there. No, that one is gigantic and heavy. Sorry. There should be a 1-button restart. Maybe there is. Maybe Y is a 1-button restart. I haven't actually checked. Alright. No, it's not. So the blocks are randomized, making attempts to, like, go against your best time a bit challenging. Okay, perfect. I thought that was heavier than it actually was. Nope, 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 nope. Gosh darn it! This is getting very embarrassing. I keep trying to show off, and I get foiled. Nixoned, if you will. Okay, very small one, but it's actually tall. Now I'm actually going to try to arrange these things onto here more carefully, so they take up the correct amount of space. No! Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, that sucked. Alright, what special block am I getting this time? I don't know what that is. It's a finger. Sacks on sacks on sacks. What? That was madness. I don't understand what's happening in the world. That seemed borderline unfair. Oh, reset is hold down X, everybody. Okay, perfect. Nice tall one to help me out. An even taller one. Alright, that should be all I need to put on that one. The rest should come naturalish. Oh, this looks dangerous. Why would I want to hear sad news, Horror King? If you think it's something important to share or you need to be comforted, please tell us and we will commiserate. But I am never in the mood for sad news. That's the nature of sad news. No one ever wants to hear it. Oh, there we go. Is that it? You're kidding me. This weighs nothing, right? What the hell does magnet do? This is safe, right? Oh god, it's gonna stick to the other block, isn't it? No, it's not. Yes, I know I'm the worst. You don't have to tell me I'm the worst. Oh, they stick together. I get it. It's actually pretty clever. I only just now figured out that that was as tall as it could get. Like, that the spring was as far as it could go, and at some point I was going to have to stuff the other one up. Things are going great, Unabridged. I'm playing awesome new game, Stacks on Stacks on Stacks, which might be my second favorite stacking game after Tumble VR, which is, well, Tumble VR is just incredible. And you, Unabridged. Vo Beast Do. Oh, this looks dangerous. Okay. Ooh. Oh god, I'm so sorry to hear that, Horror King. But I am glad you told us. Wish me luck. Oh, we're so close. Nope, 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 nope. I love that the height is changing because the thing is rocking from side to side. Alright, wish me luck. Wait, why am I trying to put it... No! It fell! I should never have used that wobbly block. I wasn't going to ask, but... I am glad you told me. That block was madness, and I loved it. We're very sorry to hear that. I think I speak for everyone. Yeah, this one I'll wreck. I haven't been wrecking the other ones because, you know, I was having a good time at the springs, but this one I'm happy to wreck. Except I'm not strong enough to wreck it because the block is that big. And it's physics-based. That's amazing. God, this game's so cute! Oh my god, I just now noticed that on the level finished, it shows you an actual layout of the tower you built. That's amazing. I don't know that Tetris really counts as a stacking game, because in stacking games, things shouldn't disappear even if you stack them well. That's supposed to be the challenge of stacking games, that you have to build them to a certain target. And I don't think Tetris counts. I see why you would say that, but that's my ruling in Re-Tetris. Nope. Okay, that sucked. That one's on me. That one's on me. I chickened out. Oh, kaboom. Well, this is a terrible idea, but I want to see how it plays out. No, I've learned my lesson about these things. And I don't care if I score well, so... Thanks, but no. How on earth did that work? Oh, it didn't, and it's about to all fall over. Oh, I'm very worried about this. Yeah, that one's on me. I mean, I caused that problem. It was obvious that was going to be a disaster when I'm like, oh no, let's use the really small one and stack bigger stuff on top of it. Yeah, that's not how you make a ziggurat, people. Okay, careful, careful. That felt good. And now the part that's gonna suck. Yep. Ruined immediately. Boom. Oh, yes. No, no, did not recognize it as one of those. Yes, I'm the worst. I get it.
What's sad?
Stacking.
I said,
Oh, no, yes. Horror King's grandfather died at age... great uncle died at age 98.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know, we all are. That's why it's sad. Come on, we can do this. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, that was so close.
Is it a fun game? Would I like it?
Oh, of course, it's about stacking. You love stacking
Yay,
games.
I love stacking games. And by the way, Boom Blocks isn't one of your favorite stacking games?
Again, it's not a stacking game. It's
Well,
about
no.
destroying
Don't you
things.
remember it did have a stacking portion?
Yeah, but mostly it was Tetris or boom blocking.
Or Jenga.
Sorry, Jenga, not Tetris. They got me thinking about
Also,
Tetris.
there's a version of Tetris, I believe, for the DS.
Look, look, look,
that
look!
has a stacking function that is amazing.
He combined a factory and a laboratory to create Factolabo. See? What a horrific shirt. But now they're getting attacked by bricks!
No! Curse you, bricks!
So we're gonna have to stack them to make things work again. Okay, this is a great area. Nope. Wait, what? Oh, that counted as a... Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I wish I was better at this. I gotta say, that's some badass music you got on this level. Super badass, in fact. Whew. No, but Boom Blox Jenga was perhaps the best way to play Jenga ever. That competitive Jenga mode, and when it would randomly select what color you had to take, oh my god. Amazing. I was 5 seconds out of my bet. Still, I did pretty well. Alright, what's this one? 4 feet again, huh? It's not a huge challenge. What is this box nonsense? Packed below the height limit. Oh, I get it. Nice, so it really is Jenga-ish. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay, this is a challenge. 7. Yeah, that looks fine. 8. Nervous about this 2.5 feet situation. Nice. Come on, just 15 more to go. Okay, I've only got 10 blocks left. I think I've got this, he said. Prideful to the end. No. I chickened out. Oh, wow. I ended up putting that one on its side, which was not my intention. We're going to get a super big block right at the end, aren't we? And I'm going to learn the lesson of hubris. Oh, I can put this one here. It's fine. I hate that you can't really tell how big they are until they get that low. Okay, I was worried about this level for no reason. Unless, like, the last block is just stupid big. And it's going to play that awesome prank at me after I've spent 2 full minutes building this thing. Nope. I mean, it looks tall, but not that tall. This one a full 4 feet tall and that's the hook? No! Whew! What was my time goal? 140? Nuts to that. Oh my god! There's an anthropomorphized wrecking ball that has a wrecking ball tongue. That's creepy and wonderful all at the same time? Yeah, I'm gonna say creepy and wonderful all at the same time. Or, crunderful. No? Okay. I think we all know what we're gonna do next. The kind of level I'm obsessed with. Alright, let's do this. 15 feet! Are you kidding me? Sorry to react that badly, but 15 feet is a big ask. Oh, I see what I should have done. Now I feel very stupid. Oh, good. I hope it's jazz. I'm being sarcastic, of course. I really hope it's not jazz. Protect the stacks? What are you talking about? Oh. Why are you doing this to me, game? Wait, the shield left before I got the last stack. Is it allowed to do that? Come on, just a little higher. Nope. That's it, right? Nope, that didn't work at all. Well, I feel very dumb now. Whew. All right. With any luck, this will work. This didn't work. Okay, that could have gone better. Guess I know I'm almost out of lives. But this thing is now so high up, I can't see what I'm doing. Are you kidding? Barely survived the last one of these. Oh, good, magnets. How do they work? I'm referencing something from 20 years ago. Magnets, how do they work?
But it's SNL, so...
No, that was a real thing.
Well, yes, but SNL referenced it.
Yes.
Like 2 years later?
Yeah, like 2 years later.
2 years later.
And maybe the best thing of all, it was this weird situation where, so they referenced Miracles, the Insane Clown Posse song, about how magnets work and how it's weird that magnets work. And then a year later, Insane Clown Posse did its whole infomercial about, you know, the gathering of the Juggalos. That's what it was called. And this is 100% true. The SNL parody of the Gathering of the Juggalos video was considerably less funny than the Gathering of the Juggalos infomercial. And you're like, well, then what are you bringing? Like, why do you exist if you can't even parody? Like, if you had just played the Gathering of the Juggalos infomercial in this segment, instead of bothering to do a sketch, you would have gotten more laughs. Please keep moving.
Sorry.
Especially because Vanilla Ice was one of the guests. How? I swore that was going to be enough weight. God, this game is tough. You okay?
Yep.
You do.
Extraordinarily punchy.
Okay, I have a plan. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 2, 1. I did it! I don't care that it fell over because I got it done! Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. If only. I would play a Jenga game. I'd try that. Oh god, that was a 4-circle difficulty? Well, yeah, actually I believe that now that I saw it. What keeps happening unabridged? Sorry, I missed. I was so focused on the game, I missed your comment. What was I referencing when, Horror King? Yeah, I feel like that's not going to be a solid base. There we go. Oh, the shield challenge. Yes, how they how it kept dropping fireballs after the shield disappeared. Yeah, that's 100% unfair. I mean, it didn't ruin my game or anything, but it had the potential to ruin a perfectly good level. Like, the shield should last 3 seconds longer than the fireballs do. Oh, crap. This is not good. Please work. Oh, no, 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 no! Well, that's what the 3 seconds are all about. It doesn't matter if your thing falls over as long as you last that 3 seconds. And that's how all Jenga works. You finish your Jenga move, and if it stays stable for 3 seconds, it becomes the next guy's turn. Or is it 5 seconds? What's the rule in Jenga?
I think it's 3 seconds.
Yeah. Fish? Why is there a fish? Dropping aquariums on me? Well, we almost won. Oh, that was bad. That was a reference to a song by the Insane Clown Posse. It was a song called Miracles, about how miracles are around us all the time, and no one can understand how the world works. And everyone made fun of it because their examples were 99% things that we understand how they work. And it was just, they don't know. And they were acting like it was a universal fact that these things were mysteries, like magnets and rainbows. And everyone's like, no, those are well understood phenomena. And the best part of it is the song specifically mentions that a scientist could tell them how magnets work, but they don't want to listen to it because it's boring to talk to scientists. Hydrogen, obviously. Oh, crap! I didn't realize it was going to turn into a brick. What? Okay, you're going to love this game. This is madness. Even for a stacking game, this is madness. Oh, no, 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 no. Please tell me this. No, that next piece is a foot tall, right? So all I have to do is lock down this next piece, and I think we're good. 2, 1. Apparently I had to last 5 seconds on this one, not 3 seconds. We're going to pause here. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. I'd like to thank you for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. This stacking game is fantastic. Stacks on stacks on stacks is just darling. And if you liked Boom Blocks back in the day, if you like Tumbled VR, if you like any of the stacking classics, what's that stacking game you used to play on the Wii U? Art of Stacking, maybe?
Art of Balance.
Art of Balance, yeah. That was a 2D version of this.
Used to play.
I was terrible at that game. And I'm kind of not great at this one, as you can see. But it's an amazing game. Like, this is clearly a game, one of those unique situations where a guy, like, 100% on every level completely understands the game. Like, a group of people, I don't know how many people made this game, but, like, completely 100% exactly gets the game they're trying to make. And as a result is, as you can see, kind of magnificent. Like, it's just incroyable. To a certain extent, I don't croy this. That is what I'm willing to say. Kaboom. Alright. We can do this. But yes, we will see you back here for more new and upcoming games. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Here it goes! Au revoir. I love it when that happens.